You don't ever want to talk about your problems. Don't be that downer person. Don't be that person who's always just negative and whining and complaining. It's almost like sometimes you want to have a competition of who has it shittier than the others. Don't share your problems. Don't talk about your problems. Anybody comes up to you and asks, hey, how's it going? Oh, it's good, whatever. You're talking, you're at work with friends. Nah, can you believe this? You start pouring it on of everything that's going on. My wife's doing this, my kids are like this, the managers did this, the whatever issues you're having. We have that tendency to do that. And you shouldn't do that, because whatever you give attention to, energy flows to it. What that means is whatever you focus on, you're going to get more of that. If you talk about how horrible your challenges are, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more challenges. Why would you want to just attract more challenges if you can't even seem to handle the challenges you do have? If you were to start focusing on all the great things that are happening to you, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be able to start understanding how important it is to focus on the greatness of your life, the good things that are happening, and start understanding and realizing the importance of the challenges and how you should be grateful for your challenges. I know I'm going to lose a lot of people here. It's like, what do you mean? I ain't trying to be thankful for my challenges. That's dumb. You feel that way because that's the way we were taught. Everybody that was around us as we were growing up, that's all they did is complain, whine, said how horrible things were. They would be upset. They would be in a bad mood just because their day was just going terrible. So what did we learn how to do? Our surroundings, how the adults were when we were growing up. That's why we tend to do the same things. We come home from work, and usually how are we? We're happy for a little while because we see our loved ones, we see our dogs. But then what? Then we start pouring it on how horrible it is, or a recap of what happened today, or a follow-up or continuation of the issues and challenges that we had yesterday. We can never just talk about the greatness that happened, the fact that we all woke up, or the fact that just you woke up, because there'll come a day where that won't happen. And then another thing that you do is you inspire others to do the same. If you got little ones, if you got youngsters, even if you got adults that are around you, you're only inspiring them to do the same. If you're talking about your problems, guess what they're going to do? They're going to start talking about their problems. Now you're going to have a back and forth about your whining point of view, your victim mindset of the challenges that you're having. If you haven't learned it yet, study it a little bit. I talk about it here all the time. Problems are opportunities. Don't call them problems no more. Call them challenges. When you have a time to level up is when stuff's not going your way. When the bottom falls out, when you trip, when things don't go well, when things are not going in your favor, that's where the level up comes in. That's where you have the opportunity to get the things that you want. One of them or a couple of them or a few of them are closer to that big thing that you want. But it all depends on how you handle that challenge. If you bitch, whine, and complain, you're not going to get it. But you know what you are going to get? That challenge again in the future. And you'll continue to get it till you pass it. If you don't, you'll continue to get it. Why? Because the source of creation wants you to get the things that you want. Who do you think programmed that? That's a pre-programmed want. You didn't come up with those wants. The vacations, the financial freedom, the freedom of time, the new car, the bank accounts, the relationships, the pad, all those things, that's all factory settings. The source of creation wants you to have those things. But in order to have those things, we have to learn the wisdom from the challenges. You're not going to get the wisdom from the wins. When things are going your way, that's your prize right then and there up front. Hey, what's the prize? Things are going your way, hello. But when things are not going your way, it's like, well, there's no prize here. No. It's behind the challenge, but you have to pass the challenge. How do you pass the challenge? By being thankful for the problem, by being thankful for the issue and not seeing it as a problem no more. It's like, oh, dang, this happened, this failed. I lost this didn't work out, this ain't going my way. I totally thought that was gonna go this way. The bigger the issue, the bigger the challenge. So you know what I'm talking about, the bigger the problem. I don't like to call them problems anymore, I call them challenges. The bigger the challenge, the bigger the prize. And sometimes you have stacked challenge. How many times have you heard that? Like, oh man, when things go wrong, things go wrong. Things always happen in threes or whatever. The bigger the situation, oh, this happened. Oh, the second thing happened. Oh, this goes. Do you take the car in? This is wrong. Oh, we'll call you back. Guess what? We also found this. Guess what? We also found this. Have you ever heard anybody suggesting or telling you that the thing to say is thank you? Yes. But how am I going to get it fixed? How am I getting... That's you worrying and not having faith. It happened anyways. If you say, thank you, I got this. Watch what's going to happen. The greatness that's going to come out of this is great. Let's get creative. Let's see how we're going to handle this challenge. It changes the direction of everything because you're changing the way you look at things. Staying on track here, not talking about your problems. You have all those issues and you're seeing them as opportunities. You're seeing them as chances to grow, as chances of gaining the things that you want, getting closer to the things that you want. Now someone asks you, hey, how's it going? You have nothing negative to share because all you see is opportunity. All you see is like, oh my gosh, level ups. Chances to get closer to the things that you want if you pass the test. So when people ask you, hey, how's it going? It's going good. Typically what I do, if someone asks me, hey, Albert, how you doing? Or hey, Albert, how's it going? I would say, no, I woke up today. Every single time I get this like gasp and this eye open, it's like, wow, you're right, we did. I was like, that's right. Everything else after that, it's icing. Challenges, wins, whatever comes my way. I woke up. It's either I'm going to get the prize up front when things are going my way. I'm out here walking sweet cheeks. This is a win right here. This is a prize. I'm enjoying the win right now. I get to talk to you. I get to make a video. I love making these videos. I love sharing my wisdom. This is a win. Why do you think I post every day? I get to create a win for me. I'm winning right now. I'll continue with the story a little bit. I also had a challenge with the same topic. I posted a video yesterday. It's been more than 24 hours. It got 1 view. I watched it. It was at 0 for like 20 hours. I was like, man, somebody got to watch this. Let me sit down and watch it, see if it's even working. Oh, it played. It was there. I think it's a banger, but nobody else has. In the past, I would see that as a problem. Like, dang, man, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing my best. I can't believe this is happening. Must be my channel. Must be this. I'd go down the list. You've heard them. You've thought of maybe if you're at all a YouTube creator. I won't bore you with my list, but you could imagine it what it was. Whining, complaining. Now, I look at the video. I saw it right before I started this. Still has 1 view. Mine. I say thank you. Thank you because I know that by me not getting any views on that video, it's going to give me greatness. I'm going to learn so much. I'm going to start analyzing it and seeing it different. I thought this video was good. I changed the thumbnail. I changed the approach, but it didn't work. Why? Thank you. I know there's something to learn here because life happens for me, not to me. I wonder what it is. Let me read between the lines. What is it? What is it? What is it? And double up on that one. The video that I had to make yesterday, I had to pull that out of my pocket because the original video wasn't working because I had so many challenges, issues, noises, distractions. I'd forget what I was talking about. It wasn't working. I was so frustrated. So I got up and said, you know what? Let me just go in my room. I'm going to knock out this video right here with my night light on the side and let's knock it out. I did. I was proud of myself. I didn't quit. What did I learn? That sometimes you just got to go with the flow. And if you commit to doing something, you're going to do it anyways. I did. I made that happen. That video that I was super proud of because I committed and I made it and I persevered and I got through it gets 1 view in 24 hours. I hit it again with another thank you. I know there's going to be something to learn here. It's been about a day. It's been about those 24 hours. I just checked on the video right before I started here. Now, so you know what? I really like making these park videos. I'll edit a little bit. Anytime I trip on something or have to stop and pick up something from the ground or whatever that she puts there, I'll edit that out. No big deal. I'll keep this flow at a good pace so you folks can enjoy it. But I'll say, hey, this is it right here. What did I learn? I learned that I like to make these outdoor videos. We got beautiful lighting here in Southern California. I'm out here. I'm in nature. I'm in good vibration with the trees, with the dirt, with the soil, with the grass. Instead of whining and complaining because that tough video that I persevered to pull through that I thought was going to do great has only gotten 1 view, what I learned was this, that I like making videos out here. I'm enjoying making this video. I'm sharing what happened, my adversity, my challenges that happened to me in the last day or two and how I've turned them into lessons, into wins. Somebody were to ask me, hey, how's it going? I'll give you the same answer. It's going great. We'll get back in the car right now when my loved ones is like, oh, how'd it go? Oh, it's great. You would think that in the past, I would be complaining about something else. In the past, my answers to those questions would be more like, oh man, you know what? I'm so frustrated. I don't know why that video isn't working. It only got 1 view. It's bad enough that I had to redo that video because my original idea wasn't working, but it ain't like that no more. Now every challenge Every adversity, every uphill, every bump in the road is just an opportunity to gain wisdom. Don't talk about your problems. You don't have problems. You have opportunities. Don't inspire others to talk about problems. Inspire them to see their blessings. You'll find it's difficult at first because everybody will be like, what are you talking about? How's that a blessing? Don't try to convince them, but just be the example. Be the example of how to carry yourself, because they know everybody got issues. Not to think so is dumb. Everybody got their issues. Everybody got their problems. But they'll start wondering, hey, why does this person always is positive? Why is he always never talks about having issues? He always thankful that he woke up. Eventually they'll ask you, because it'll become your new brand. It'll become the way you are, your style, your vibe. Hey bro, why are you always... Come back to this video when that happens. Hey bro, why are you always positive? Why are you always in a good mood? Don't you have problems? And that's when you pour it on. They asked. No, I don't have problems. I have challenges and opportunities to get closer to all the things I want. If you found value in this video, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, leave them down below. And I'll get at you on the next video.